Let's get talking, guys. Hotel Transylvania, Transformania review. Let's go. Action. What's going on, San Antonio? I'm Ryan D. You can call me Ryan 680.
I'm Angela, that cat lady Ange.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. This is our review of Hotel Transylvania, Transformania. Is it really good, guys? Let's find out. Let's get right to it. Once again, guys, as always, I'm your host, Ryan D. You can call me Ryan 680.
I'm Angela, that cat lady Ange.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk. Movie Talk for movie fans, guys. To bring the movie world right into your ears, devices. Thank you for making us a part of your day. Let's get right to it, man. So, Hotel Transformania. Right off the bat, I already knew Adam Sandler was not going to be in this movie, which was a huge letdown because, I mean, he was a producer on the last ones. He was kind of like a part of the creative team on the other past three ones. And let's be honest, though, this is the fourth one of the continuous franchise, and it's like, I mean, the third one. What did you think?
Okay, so surprisingly, I've liked all of them up to this point.
Yeah.
So I liked the fact that the third one was on a monster cruise,
which is funny because
we cruise
all the time, so
it was. I liked seeing that. It was fun, entertaining, and it's a good family movie. So I mean, I know that there's not a lot that I thought could go from there. You know what I mean? Like I know it's
tough.
It's limitless possibility, but just for me, realistically, like I didn't know what else they could do.
What
with
else?
this.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, I am also disappointed that Adam Sandler was not part of this.
Yeah. And not only that, but also Kevin James wasn't a part of it either.
Kevin James wasn't part of it. I mean, we do still have
a lot of his posse that Adam Sandler's always known to be around with.
Well, we do have still Steve Buscemi. I think that's how you pronounce his name. And he plays Wade, which is the werewolf. And then David Spade is still the Invisible Man.
I'm sorry, the Invisible Man.
Yeah. But CeeLo also.
Oh, CeeLo, was it the Mummy? I was like,
Mummy.
dude, because right off the bat, you actually go into this film and you're just like, okay, let's see what world we're going into. Let's see what kind of charm we're going into this. Is it going to be as charming as the other ones? Is it going to be too much comedy? And let me tell you right now, guys, this is way too much over the ball. 1 cent jokes that are just off the wall that are kind of annoying. Okay, you know how I noticed a lot where like movies do this like every 5 minutes? No, they beat me. This was like every 2 minutes you would hear like a joke, or a minute or two within a joke, within another joke after that joke. And it's like they add on they just add on jokes of like jokes of crappy jokes, and they mix it all in there, and that's your movie right there.
So like for me, I agree with you. I think there was so much trying to be comedy jokes, and they didn't come across funny in my opinion, because I'm not a big fan of like someone gets hurt and like laughing at that, or I'm not a big fan of like just over the top goofy nonsense. So like that's just not my type of humor.
That happens, right? As someone falls, oh, I lost my head, and then they add on a joke. Oh, okay, well then we're gonna add this, boom, 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 and then it's gonna go into like a dish, it's gonna go into like a water. Oh, someone's gonna drink it. It's an ongoing joke of a crappy of the other jokes, and it's just ongoing. Sorry, it's just my little rant there. But I just, right out the bat, though, I was just like, okay, what else can they really do? What else can they talk about? What else can we really get more story out of for Mavis? I mean, we saw Selena Gomez was back here as Mavis, which I was like, okay, where can you go from here, right? And at the same time, though, I was all like, it can't be that bad. It's that bad for me, personal wise. It is one of the worst of the franchise. Out of all the other three guys, this is the worst one, my opinion.
I mean, I have found charm in the first three. I mean, it's a good, wholesome family, you know, being there for each other, you know, just accepting others for, you know, even
for being different.
For being different. It's had messages that are good messages for the family. What message can you get out of here? I really can't get anything. Maybe just open up, and I mean, there's some moments where it tries to be sentimental, open up, take everything so seriously because, you know, life's short. But it's just, for me, the story, how it led up to that. It was
done terribly.
I didn't like it at all. Surprisingly, I love the first three. So I was really disappointed. Not to knock any of the cast or anything. I still love the cast.
as far as story writing credits goes, we had 4 different people write this screenplay of this. That proves it to me 100% why this was really off the wall, why this was really... a lot of times, though, creative people on creative side, this could be good, right? Zootopia was probably the prime of 4 or 5 different writers, and really creating Zootopia and creating all that. That's a perfect way to do it the right way. But then you come out with this, it's like you have it's just so many different creative ideas where like you really don't have a director to come in or a narrative to really come in. Oh, okay, let's have this main story here. We're going to talk about this person that falls off a cliff and talk about how that story symbolizes something. Instead, we're just like going to throw, he falls off the cliff. We're going to throw a joke in there. We're going to throw, you know what? I want to throw my joke in there. And then everyone's just taking turns with it. It kind of mixes the messages. If there was any message in there, it just...
I mean, I feel like there is, but it just wasn't as solid and strong. Yeah. And the movie wasn't as enjoyable as the other ones.
Aside from all that, ladies and gentlemen, guys, and moviegoers out there, families out there, you are going to enjoy this movie as a family, I feel like, because once again, it's one of those family flicks to where... it's tough because for us we didn't like it because a lot of the jokes, they weren't really...
It's not our humor. It's not our sense of type of humor. Like for me, I don't like over the top humor that tries too hard, and this was that humor. Like when someone gets hurt, like punched or falls off a cliff or something. That's not something I find funny, but there's a lot of jokes like that. And it's not to say that it's not funny to somebody. Yeah. A lot of people like that humor. It's just not my cup of tea. And Same. It's just, that's why I didn't like it as much as the other ones.
And we get 2 different directors in here as well, guys. So that really rest assures how much of misdirection there really was in this film.
Unfortunately, there was. Yeah. And I gotta say, I'm disappointed.
This was not the movie we deserved, guys. Rating 1 out of 10. 10 being the highest. To start off the year of 2022 is our second film. My God, what the hell? I mean, dude, so we got Scream, the next Scream coming out next week. Hopefully that's a lot better. They're hearing a lot of positive stuff about it.
I never watched Scream.
But this one, coming out right at the bat, man, I'm gonna have to give this a solid 1, guys. This is so tough for me, man. This is really tough.
So I will disagree with you to a certain extent. I don't think it's that bad in my opinion, but I would give it a 3 because it could have been so much better.
That's one of your lowest.
A lot of the cast that I was familiar with, like Adam Sandler, Kevin James, Cela Green, they're not there. Yeah. So that's. I mean, they still do a good job. I think it's Keegan-Michael Key was the mummy, and we got some new faces. New faces to me that replaced Frankenstein and Dracula, but it just overall wasn't as magical as the first 3.
Definitely,
and that was disappointing.
Monstrous. It wasn't monstrous enough. It wasn't
monstrous, and that was disappointing. I wanted it to live up and continue on, regardless of where the story went. I just wanted to continue with that magic.
Same here.
Because there are movies that have multiple movies, and I love all of them. Yeah. And this was not one of them.
So we recommend this for families, not for individual guys. If you just want a closure, but this will be available on Amazon Prime. Thankfully, will be available on Amazon Prime. So if you have Prime already, it's going to be available already. So it's no extra charge or anything like that. Thankfully, because we would tell you it's not worth the charge. But yeah, thank you. Yeah, guys. If you haven't already, put on comments down below. Let us know what you thought of this movie. Maybe you loved it so much. Maybe we were just talking too much crap. Let us know in the comments down below. Maybe you just agree with this too. It wasn't as good as the other ones. But this one, I would say right now, after watching all of them, this is the worst one of the franchise. But yeah, I'll give my rating a 1. Yours was a 3. All right, guys, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for making us a part of your day. As always, I'm your host, Ryan D, aka Ryan680.
I'm Angela at that Cality Ange.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. Hit that subscribe button. You know you want to. Once again, guys, check y'all later. Stay safe, San Antonio. Peace. Get up now.